massive destruction.
Hello, Ghouls, Ghosts, and Themlins. This is CyberBattiee, and welcome to our Calidor Base tour.
What? What the fuck?
Now, this is actually PyroTwirler's base. We're just doing like a quick tour of the completed base. I actually did all this for them as an anniversary gift for our 4-year anniversary. So, happy anniversary, PyroTwirler! Alright, let's get in the car and check out what's going on. I actually made this ramp up here so that way we could get like an aerial shot of the entire base. We'll also be doing like a night tour from on top of the geometric shape. Just, so we can see what the lighting looks like. This is my car that I usually take down to the caves and stuff. I don't know why I didn't load the car in earlier. It just kind of had the back large storage just floating. So these are the tables that I have set up. Everything is fully automated thanks to the automation update a couple months back. So I can easily just mass produce resources, mass produce gas, and then port it over to the chemistry station. I also have the scrapping section that I based off of One Last Midnight's simple scrapping method. I'll link his original video in the description and the iCard above. Let's take a look at how this works with the automation update. So we basically have all these auto arms that are set to put the scrap down on the EXO trade platform. And when the trade platforms do come back, all we have to do is turn on the auto arms in the middle and the far right. And it'll take all the resources from there and bring that over to a platform where there's another auto arm that takes it straight to the smelter. So we'll see that here in a minute. Alright, this first auto arm I turned it off because the first EXO trade platform is now full. We're just waiting on the second one to be full up with scrap, and then I'll send off the first rocket. So we've got these set to make malachite, which will in turn be sent to the smelters, and from there it'll make copper. Well, while we're waiting, let's take a look at the pieces that I have around here. We have the large wind turbine and solar panels to add extra power around the base. This is where all my extra soil canisters sit. We also have double of nearly every module in the game. I have these lamps here that are receiving power via the splitter. That's like carefully hidden behind the table so you can't really tell. For anyone who might be wondering, the 2 pink colors you see on my floor come from Mezzania, while the black comes from Aatrox.
2,000 years later.
First rocket's back. Let's turn on these auto arms. We turned off that far left arm so it doesn't just start sending scrap over here. And you can see it in the back there. That third auto arm is in the back, sending it straight to the smelter. Over here for a closer look. Yeah, I had a canister of copper sitting here, ready to just collect all of the smelted malachite. Now, if you're wondering how to use the simple scrapping method of One Last Midnight's design, let's take a look here. We have basically 2 extra small printers that are set to make medium storage units. Using 2 medium resource canisters full of resin, mass produce the medium storage units and send them straight to be scrapped. You basically get like 1.5 pieces of scrap from each storage that you scrap. And as you mass produce this scrap, you're able to then use the scrap on the trade platforms, which will then more or less mass produce certain resources. I typically do this for malachite because malachite is like one of the most difficult ones to find. Even on Calidor, I find it quite irritating to find the little pockets of malachite that are all in the caves. So over here we have the 3 different printing stations. We have 2 small printers. Over there was the 2 large printers. And in the back there is the medium printers. Here's just where I keep all the XO chips. And then all the extra bobs and bits that I don't have really a home for. We have an oxygenator, a splitter, a large resource canister that I got from one of the quests. I'll probably end up using it to make a malachite to copper producing station, similar to the wolframite station that we have set up. We'll see that in a minute. So yeah, here's the smelting section and those medium printers. Everything is like easy access, so I don't have to like run across the base to print anything. Now we're gonna head up this way to see one of the final pieces of the base. And we basically have a mass-producing wolframite and tungsten station, complete with a smelter. So we've got the large canister here full of tungsten and 2 smaller canisters which are easier to put into the rocket in case you want to bring tungsten to the different planets or moons. Everything is automated fully with the auto arms. So we basically just set the excavators to do their thing, turn everything on, turn on the auto arms, and just walk out and come back to basically a full large canister of tungsten, which is freaking awesome. No more having to dig for it on your own. Let's jump over this hill. Whee! Ah, crap. Alright, we're gonna have to go around now and see if we can get back up. Oh man, I hope I don't knock over this lamp. Alright, let's back up and go forward. There we go. Let's just inch around this. Whee! My front left wheel kind of just got stuck underground real quick. To the left is where I keep all the medium resource canisters full of all the different resources I need. Let's just bring over this wolframite to the smelter real quick. So let's take a look at what we have down here. We have some extenders around the path here. This is how I was able to power the side of the base where the shelter is, so that everything basically connects in like a large circle. Here we have like the car park area where I keep the second half of the train that I set up for the scrapping on the go station. This is my power section. We've got 6 solar arrays, 3 extra large wind turbines. We've also got 6 RTGs down here, as well as another 6 by the excavators. Now we're gonna come up here to get a nice aerial shot of the base at night. I built this path here specifically so we don't have to waste any more hydrazine to like jetpack up here. You can also bring the car up here, which is another added bonus. Alright, let's take a look at this. I know some of the things don't load in from the far side of the base, and apparently neither do the lights because everything is lit back there where the main tables are. But yeah, here's the foreground of the base. The resource section looks like a giant skinny triangle from way up here. I might add some extra lamps around where the large shuttle is, since that spot is kind of dark, especially at night. But for now, I'm happy where the base is at currently. Alright folks, that's gonna do it for us today. If you want to see more base tours, let me know in the comments. We have a pretty nice Aatrox base that we can also cover. Thanks for watching, and stay creepy.